This week at RLR Roofing, I am very, very angry at a few people, and I'm going to get my message across. We have a car crash, we have an HMRC bill, we go to Brad's house, we go to the Moon Cottage. It's all going on. Let's go. Going for something a little bit different today's episode. I want to get a message across to everyone. Anyone that watches this, to business owners, to fellow roofers that work for business owners, to anyone out there that wants to listen. It's not all hunky-dory at RLR. And behind closed doors, there is a lot of issues that we are dealing with. And I'm going to show you today some of them. Some of them are quite bad. So I'm trying to be as transparent as I can. I'm not going to dig anyone out, but I'm going to show you from the front line exactly what it's like running a business that is doing very well online. But behind closed doors, there is a few issues that need to be sorted. And I'm done with it. I'm done with time wasters. I'm done with people taking the mick out of me and my company, taking a paycheck and not actually doing their job efficiently. I'm done with it. We are in a bit of a pickle. HMRC have come calling, which is fine. My mental state, positivity. I've got a good team around me with the Joe Carr, Sasha from Crosspoint. Everyone around me. I've got everything to succeed. But I've left people bits of responsibility. Hasn't gone how I planned. Whether that's my fault, whether that's their fault, bit of both. I'm not blaming anyone for anything. It's my business. I need to be on top of things. But before I show you the first issue we have had, we are going to go to Brad's house. We started his roof last week. Brad from the Improvement channel. Very lucky to be doing his roof. But we're going to take you there now for a bit of roofing content before I show you the first hurdle. So we're here about roofing. Today we are starting Brad's roof. Very exciting. Every job we go to is very exciting. So yeah, let's get the materials. Content, content, content. Ease up. I'm buzzing for Dane on camera. Look at him without the hat, look. Materials, please.
Yes.
Felt, batten, lead, expansion joint, batten nails. Anything else you need for today?
Open face events, 5U.
What's 5U?
E-felt.
Oh. Keep it down.
Blimey. Reference?
Reference is Brad, the Home Improvement channel.
Brad, the Home Improvement
Oh, that's sick, isn't it?
channel.
How are we doing his roof?
Cool. Right. What batten we got? 2538. How many meters? Enough for 3,900.
Yeah, it should be a ticket. So Scott is our biggest fan. He shares all our stuff. He don't, so he's getting told off live on YouTube. He watches all the episodes and comments every week.
Do I?
No.
These are the anonymous comments. Cowboys.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's it. I'll do comment just slightly. Right. So we've got 40 over face vent, 10 mil.
Yeah.
2 rolls of felt. We've got Viper nails, no gas. Yeah. 2 bags of 40 mil alleys.
Can we take them as well, please?
Yes.
I'm going to do some welding today.
You do some work today?
Yeah, eyes closed. Yeah, I want to see who's better at welding, me or Dane. Then I'm going to win and then top off. I was close to going on the tools today. I was like that. I was chatting to Brad. He was like, no. He said, you stay off. We'll just get content.
Anything else?
No, I think that's everything.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Let's go.
So, you can see, so we got lead valleys. We're just plain concrete tiles, nice and simple. We're going to be doing bonnet hips. We're going to be having a fascia vent on here. Let's mark Brad's fascia and soffits. 10 out of 10, bro. 10 out of 10. Dab.
You're being too nice.
Fascia vent. And then we have the E-felt. We have the felt, batten, tiles, and then the lead by Dane with expansion joint in. Sick. Lovely. Let's get on with the day.
cold, late summer night. We were moving through the city under broken lights. No plans ahead, just time to waste. Every little.
So what we doing here, Dane?
Making some rods to make the weld stronger on the expansion jack. As the lead expands and contracts when it's hot and cold.
Do you clean them? You don't? Oh, you go bareback.
Yeah.
Nice.
Clean lead anyway, so it should be fine. I might clean the expansion jacks, it might have been sitting outside.
Yeah, expansion. Why do they not weld properly?
Because they're vulcanised. Like the way they put the lead to the rubber is vulcanised. That's
Because I
why it's so
always struggle.
expensive
When you
as
get a
well.
vertical bit, it struggle to weld
Yeah.
up. Not going to clean it, no, that's nice. Proper confident.
Of course, mate.
No. It's a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, literally.
Some lead workers hate it. They'll go, oh, we shouldn't be doing that.
Step it.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, no. It is what it is.
Yeah, but then the box got to get a lot bigger.
Yeah, it don't matter.
I think they're better. If you've got steps, you've got more chance of it snowing and then going up. Great
it safer?
pillar attraction. Yeah.
Yeah, better. Much better. Oh, don't cut through the rubber onto the lead. You go gym as well, Dane?
Every day, mate.
Every day?
Yeah.
What do you bench?
I don't do bench. I do incline. I do 44s.
I don't do bench. Why not?
I don't know.
I couldn't do bench
Like,
because I
just-
was always on my own. So it's just awkward if you get stuck.
Let it go when the ground is shaking underneath us. Lose the fight, feel it slow. All I want is someone to lean on. Hands good, light, hard to expose when the world is pulling us apart.
So we have measured the width of the box cutter, and then we mark the lines. We bend it up, give it a little dress. So when we go to setting it in the box cutter, it has a nice flow to it. Nice and easy. Dane is the man, and he is working hard. Oh, he's hitting it too hard. He's damaging it. Nice setting in. And what you're about to see is once the lead goes into the box cutter, it fits in rather stupendously. And he's hurt.
Yeah, got 9 minutes on there, alright?
Perfect.
Don't know how it's battery or memory card, but...
Do you want me to, can you drag it or do you want me to get out there?
Should be alright.
Yeah?
I'm just going to get this going here then, Brad, while
That's like a death to science seaside. Oh, that's really hurt my leg.
So that was Brad's house. We're going to do a full episode on that from beginning, middle, end. Loads of clips. Brad gets involved. Very exciting. But we are at RLR headquarters. And this next part is about, not going to name anyone. Like, I'm not here to call anyone out. I'm just here to run a business and do things properly. I'm not sure how other people do it, but I bought a few vans. I've got 3 vans, 2 trucks out on the road. All bought outright. Well, mine's not. Mine's finance, but everything else is bought outright. Whatever you see, I own. I bought this person a van, sorry. And it was spotless. It cost me about 7.5 grand. So not massive, but that's a lot of money to just invest into someone or invest into a van. Basically, he's got the sack. This guy, he wasn't doing work correctly and there was loads of mistakes and it's cost the company quite a bit of money. He didn't realise we've had to strip a roof, so we've installed a roof, I'll pay for that. We then had to strip the roof, I'd pay for that. We then had to redo the roof, I've paid for that. He's also made mistakes on another job. The builder's not paying us, obviously, which is fine. All that together is roughly £6,000-7,000. And there was another issue on another job a few weeks back. Not good. And he's driving around in one of my vans. So I'm going to show you the state of what the van was left in when we got it back. He didn't even drop it off. We had to go and collect it. James had to go and collect it. He got the train there to go collect it. So let's go see the state of the van. So, this is the van here. Dirt and that, not a problem. I can deal with that. That ain't an issue. What is, like, what's happened there? Like, that wasn't there. Is it on the other side? No, I don't know what that is. That's a hole. That's a hole in the front of the van. Look at that. Ring mirror. So I didn't take pictures of the van before, but I remember collecting it. And not half of these issues were here. If any. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt with a few of them. That's fine. Look, the buttons. Like, what? How does that even happen? Like I said, dirt I can deal with. Not a problem. It looks like it hasn't been cleaned the whole time they've had it. So James has actually cleared this van out of all the rubbish. Look at that, look. Hole in the seat, was that there before? I don't think so, because I would have noticed it. Like, look at the dirt. Could at least got it cleaned. I bought you a van. Mastic on the side. So, that is the front of the van. Let's take a look in the back of the van. God, that door's stiff to open. There is rubbish in here, left over. What's in there? Scrap lead. Oh, cheers, mate. There's rubbish in here. One of them bags over there isn't even roofing rubbish. And then in here is a rubbish bag. Bottles of piss. Bottles of piss. Like, who's clearing that? Am I clearing that? Of course I will. Who pays that? Me. I pay that. And this is what I'm dealing with. Is I invest in someone and I give them a van. That happens. That's lack of respect. That's lack of maturity. Just frustrating. Gutted, to say the least. And all this is going on. And you'll see in the next clip. So we're going to show you bits of Moon Cottage now. Also a very, very exciting client. It's our first job for him. Spanish slate, natural, in Reigate. Quite a large job. So we'll take you there now and we'll see clips of Moon Cottage. We are back at Moon Cottage. We got Timmy and Jamie getting the slates up. Let's have a little look, see what we're doing here. So the lorry couldn't get up the drive. It's up a slight hill. But lorry, one of the lorries did, didn't they? Before?
Oh, no.
Oh, you wasn't here, was you?
No.
So part of this job, which we didn't price for, is how many slates were here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pallets we are putting into a RLR van, probably overweight, but we've only got a little bit to go. We will drive it up the hill and then Timmy and Jamie are smashing it and they will get it up the ladders. Yeah, we'll go, we'll jump on the scaffold. Charlie, Callum and Ro have been hard at work on the roof, so we'll get that going now. Right, so here is the verge. What we got here, Char?
So on this roof, you got a big bit of batten row?
Oh, you want that level?
Yeah, the level, please.
See the gap here, look.
It's got a sprocket in this roof. You can see on the valley, can you zoom into that valley? Can you see that counter, that running rail we got now? Pitch changes. That's a sprocket.
So a sprocket, for the people watching, is it comes down at a straight angle and then sprocket, it goes off. So we see the level. There you go. So the bottom of the roof lifts up and then goes back up to its 45 degree. Cool. So how have we overcome this, Char?
So if we just carried on slating all the way up, you'd have had dirty, great big holes up the side of your verge. So what we've done is, first time we've done this way, is put a secret eave in there. Where the sprocket is on the roof, we put a secret eave in to fill the gap.
Nice, look at that, look. So secret eave is there, so you got your slate, then slate, and then slate. But we got a secret slate in there to try and pick up the sprocket and then come
See from the
round.
front, you'd never notice. Do you know what I mean? There's one under there and one under there.
Look at that, look, you've got a double slate underneath there. You can't even see it.
If you come out from here, you wouldn't.
So we have double slates on how many courses is that?
Just 1, 2.
God, where'd you get that idea from, Char?
TikTok.
Social media. And here you go. Look, you can see that there. Not sure what you roofers are thinking that are watching it, but I think that's a bloody stupendous idea, chart. Look at that. Look. So that just lifts it up. So how we're going to get over that is probably a bit of a, what is it that we're putting in there?
What's that?
To cover these gaps. We putting a barge board in.
Yeah, it's going to have another cap in. So we've got the fascia, and then we're going to have to get a bit of capping board, and just where the sprocket is, just scribe it in, so we can sit it right up to the underside of the slate, just to cover these undersides.
See that gap there, yeah.
And then either pin it or glue and activate it.
Okay, yeah, so we have a barge board in there, cutting around each slates. A little bit of a tricky job.
Could even put
Or,
a bead down there after.
Yeah, put a bead down. Or we can take the verge off and do a dry fix. The long trays, not the single ones, that's a bit cancel looking. We need the longer trays. Look very nice, but as you can see, look. Black fascia. Not done by us, Martin Clubmaster, you're watching. And that was clips from Moon Cottage. We are going to be doing an full episode on Brad's house and a full episode on Moon Cottage. So very exciting and look forward to them episodes. And then I want to finish this week's episode. Obviously you see about the van. You see the van, I feel like I got a bit sabotaged. Very frustrating. And I want to show you the struggles of a business owner and behind the scenes. We also had an incident on the job. Someone got caught going for a wee in an RLR uniform, going for a wee, and basically nearly cost us that job. It's been sorted, it's been solved. Yeah. Also, HMRC have come calling, a very large bill they want, but we will sort it. It's fine. Things are reversible. We just need to get things in place and a payment plan set up. All this is going on. Also, while my partner, who was heavily pregnant, has now had the baby, but as you can see here, they was involved in a crash. It was quite bad. 2 cars are written off, but it's all good. Everything's okay. Baby is here. So it's actually ended up well. But everything I've been talking about in this episode, this was all in a space of like 3 to 4 days. It wasn't good. And although we are very lively on YouTube and we are very lively on the socials and we are doing well, we have very exciting projects ongoing and coming up. There is a lot of stress going on behind the scenes and I don't owe anyone anything. If you work for RLR, if you want to be part of RLR, you have to earn it. I'm not your dad, I'm not your babysitter. You have to earn it. And we have gone through a bit of a transition. We are sales in operations and a lot of staff. We've gone a bit of a recruitment hype. Hasn't quite worked out the way we wanted it. So we've gone on a bit of a sacking hype. No one is safe. If you're not right for the business, then you're not going to work for the business. That's not saying everyone. It's not me having to dig at everyone. Most people that work for us are top notch. I trust them with my life. But I need to get back down to the nitty gritty. I've pulled away from the business. I'm now fully back involved, and we need to sort out these issues. And for all you business owners out there, we are all under the same stress. We are all under the same pressure. We all get the same problems. No matter how good you look online, everyone is going through the same stress. So if you are struggling as a business and you're watching this and you think it's relatable, just message me. I'm pretty certain we can help each other. You could become part of the Joe Car Construction Academy. Everyone in there is business owners. Everyone's constant 24/7 in that group helping each other. You are not alone in business. So I think that's a good time to wrap up the episode. YouTube's doing very well. We've hit over 500 subscribers in 10 episodes. Sick. But the operational side of the business isn't going too well. So stay tuned and keep watching. Like, comment and subscribe, because that is end of episode 11.